Wanna become famous? Buy followers, thrives and views on bigfollows.com. Yeah, I wanna be famous. Let me just click on this link. And by that I mean, let me click on the button to delete this message. Bear with me for a second. There we go. Thanks for the view, good sir. Oof. What a guy. Round of applause for that guy. Hello. What is up, gamers? Okay, let me minimize that. There we go. Shit, no, I don't want to do that. God damn it. Oh no, technical difficulties. Let me just type something in the chat quickly. Oh, this is a mess. Can someone put something in chat? Because I accidentally just moved the chat box. So I want to make sure it's in the right place still. And I can't access my keyboard right now, since my mic is in the way. Nah, fuck it, I'll have to go all Mr. Fantastic and bend my arm over this corner like this. Holy shit. Never mind, the Cybergee's got me covered. Okay, I think that's, yeah, that's in the right place. Okay, that's fine. Oh, God's sake, the fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage. Oh god, that's PTSD right there, thank you. A nice dosage of nostalgia and PTSD. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Put that there. Boom. Shakalaka, okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be continuing what remains of Edith Finch today. We're just gonna play it until we get to the end. We're not stopping until we beat it, boys. Even if it takes us all night long, which it won't, because from what I've heard, this is quite a short game. I think we're about halfway through, maybe? I don't know. John Bear would know, but I kind of don't want him to tell me, because I think knowing like exactly how far through the game I am is kind of a spoiler, so... But yeah, let's just jump in. Oh, John Bear, why are you spoiling it for me? I don't want to know that was question mark % through the game. Okay, yeah. Let's just get into it, boys. Like always, let me know if there's any issues with the audio. I'm trying a new setup once again. Well, by setup I mean like mic filters on OBS and stuff. Like I've changed the gain and noise. I've completely removed the noise suppression. Like I'm not sure if that's going to bite me in the ass, because I felt maybe that was making my voice quality a bit worse, but maybe it's not, I don't know. I'm just changing stuff all the time until I find the perfect settings. But yes. Anyway. Okay, so last time we found out what happened to Barbara. It was quite spooky. She got like devoured by a bunch of monsters, and they took her ear or something. And we played like this like horror section where we could use a crutch as a weapon, and we was like going through the basement in a comic book, which was really cool. So that's what happened at the end of last episode. And so far we have done Molly, Barbara, Calvin, and Odin. And also, I think we've done Ingeborg as well, since I'm pretty sure it said that she died during Odin's flashbacks, so I think that's fine. Oh yeah, there's also Sven. I think it was Sven who died by having that big like slide fall on him or something. So we know about him. And yeah. I'm not sure who's coming up next, but I guess we're about to find out. Do 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 do. Look at this old rotten ass birthday cake. Let's just have a big old slice of it. Okay. Is this locked? Yeah, because we got that like Dark Souls style shortcut last time, didn't we? That we can use to get back. Oh yeah, I just remembered. In the Barbara section, we found out how to open the basement door. We need to use that music box and spin it all the way to get the key. So I guess now that we know how to do that, we can go downstairs and get inside the basement.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Wow, thanks for the hint. That was like literally as soon as I figured it out myself, the game told me how to do it.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
So dark. Jeez. Was it always this dark? Let me check on stream. Because I also changed some of my monitor settings recently. Turn the brightness up. Oh, is it just because it's like nighttime in game? Because I did change my monitor settings, so if this is because of my monitor settings, then I have fucked up. But if it's just because like the time of day has changed, then I guess that makes sense. I'm not sure. Maybe you do go out at night. Okay, we need to find a window or something. I spent like 2 hours last night just messing with my monitor settings. Because do you know how I was saying like in the last episode how my monitor is like way too dark and it annoys me? I tried to like fix that, and now it's even darker, but I think that might be because it's gone to like evening. Yeah, look at this, there's like a giant rain cloud above us or some shit.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, Edith Finch. I know what I'm doing. I'm just taking my sweet ass time, drinking my cup of tea. Okay. Though I guess if it's also dark for you guys on stream, then it must be in the game and not on my monitor, so I think it's fine. Okay. So we need to spin it all the way. There we go. Spooky. Don't know what that is. Sven. Oh, that's where Sven cut his hand, innit? Yeah.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Got your little dwarves.
I saw Edie
It
sneak down to the
is
basement once,
pitch black.
carrying packages.
I cannot see a thing.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh god. Oh shit, okay.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Hidden
I
passageway,
remember
boys. Let's
asking Mom
go.
once about where Walter had gone.
Which one's Walter again? I'm not sure.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
I think I know where Walter went. Yo, it's almost a tank engine. Let's go. Wait, is this like a... Yeah, we're in like a train. That's cool. Like a train cart. Pepper. Something sands. I don't know what these things are. Bonjour de France. March 2005.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
We're in like a fallout shelter or something.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
There's peaches.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh god, this is some weird, like, messed up Groundhog Day.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
I hate peaches, honestly.
And then one day...
Pineapples too, just ugh. Jeez.
Stop. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave.
That's a
I still
lot of
can't.
peaches. Okay, so in some sort of like nuclear fallout shelter. You said there's a monster outside the door, but I'm not sure if that's like metaphorical. I doubt there's a literal monster outside the door. Maybe he's talking about the family or something, and they abused him or some shit, I don't know. I don't know. By the way, Walter is the kid from Barbara's flashback. Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? I forgot about that.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
Didn't Calvin, like, fall off a swing? Yeah, sledgehammer, let's go.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Oh.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like Barbara's section where we could like swing around a sledgehammer or something. Jeez, you walk so slow in this game.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Year left.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one rainy day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Well. Okay.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What's we got? Run over by a train or something? Is he being kept prisoner down here or something? Wait, so who is... Wait. Who is Edith's mum? Is it Dawn? Because didn't Edith say that her mother, like, locked all the kids away in their rooms or something after Milton died? Or went missing or whatever? Because I was going to say maybe Walter was, like, locked down there. He watched Barb get murdered. So what, did he get murdered too or something? What do you mean? Because I was going to say if... It wouldn't make sense for Edith's mum to, like, lock Walter down here since I think he came before her.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Don't think there's anything else to see in here. Oh hey, there's one of those crutches. Is this gonna take us outside?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Barbara Finch child star. To cover up Area 51. The Dark Defense. This family loves books, don't they?
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Jumbo, don't let Jumbo down there. He'll eat all his ketchup up, he will. The whole lot.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yeah, let's go dumpster diving.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Okay, now it's night time.
One of us left, or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
So I'm assuming Walter did get hit by a train. Well, there's the old house. Something's flashing over there. This FPS though, holy shit.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Writing this. So is this something she's already written in the past?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Because I ain't writing anything, I'm walking. I'm using my feet, not my hands.
But I thought you should know about your family.
That's kind of morbid.
And the history you're a part of.
But it sounds like what she's saying now is something her mother said, not her, I think. I'm assuming we're going to be using that like little raft or something at some point and going over to the old house. Because there's something flashing over there. Let me just see what's up.
To be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I don't even know where we're supposed to go. Wait, what? I guess, yeah, we won't be able to go through there, will we? No. I thought maybe we were supposed to go under here, but we ain't getting through those bars. Remember that totem pole? Someone's probably gonna get beheaded or something. Some sort of symbolism. I do recognise this one though. I'm sure I've seen this like statue somewhere in the game at some point.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Barbara's flashback. Oh yeah. I remember hitting it with the crutch. Just smacking that thing. So it was creepy. All these lights are... Never mind, I was going to say all these lights are turning on as soon as I get to them. But I think they turn off once you go past them. I thought maybe there'd be like a trophy or something for turning on all the lights or some shit.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Well, there's that swing. Can we look through the hall again? No. I see a lantern over there. Hopefully we can pick that up and
I think
use
we've
it.
been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Nope. Oh well.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Wait, can we get to that? God damn it, can you walk any slower? Jesus. I don't think we can get there. Oh wait, I think that's just where we came from, innit? Nah, we can't get to it. Well, I wanted to see if we could go up that ladder. But that's where that cat section was, up there. Molly's flashback.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Pet Cemetery, that's a decent movie, that. Shadow. That's a cat. Shatsy. Bob. Chirpy, burpy, furpy, lurpy, zerpy.
3 of the gerbils are mine.
Derpy, derpy, junior.
2 had been my fault.
So these are all pets then, yeah.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
You got the cat, the wings of like the owl or whatever, and then it looks like there's a bit of a tentacle there. No shark stuff though. Since he did play as a shark in that bit as well. Kelvin. We haven't done Edie yet, have we? I don't think so. Hub, knit, for deck. That's their last words. Hub, knit, for deck. What? Water. And Barbara.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
So you got Odin up there. And then, I don't know who that would be. Isn't that Edie, the baby? I'm not sure. Or was that Edie?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Okay, okay. No way. Oh wait, are we supposed to go over there? Oh. Okay, I Completely missed this.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
One years old, well.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
John Burr's best mate, Lewis Finch.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay. Well, this is sketchy. So we pregnant, hey? Isn't this is gonna be a like Sam's flashback or something? Since didn't he go and join the army or some shit?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Didn't realise that was a door. If this was real life, I'd have just smacked my head into it and gone like, out. Well, thankfully no one saw it there, so it's all good. Not going to be seeing ourselves on you being framed anytime soon.
They were both pretty intense.
Uncle Sam. Yeah, let's go to World War II and shoot some bitches.
But Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay, let's not do that just yet.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Finch. Clear skies and clean living awaits you. Study fun facts about Baltimore while you fly. Who's K? Oh, it's the one on the leaf there. Maybe Sam's wife or something. This guy shared the room with Calvin, yeah. Yeah, that's why I said he was all about like the army and stuff, since his side of the room all had like military shit all about it. Oh, what shard? Oh wait, okay, that's a bit creepy actually. I was gonna say,
I promise. You'll never forget this weekend.
he's taking a selfie to like upload as his new Facebook profile picture or something. But then it seemed he was taking pictures of someone sleeping or some shit. What a weirdo.
Sir.
These memories are gonna
Oh.
last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Smile, Dawn.
Okay, so that's
Okay, got it.
Mum.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Anything behind me?
I should not
Oh.
have drunk all that coffee.
Aw.
Just take pictures of the birds. Never mind. The hell am I supposed to be looking at? Hey yo, Jumbo, what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh. I is confused. Let's take a picture of this log. Ah, yes. That'll look nicely in my cringe compilation. To be honest, can't remember, but I do remember this not being clear as to what to do. It'd be easy to see what I'm supposed to look at. What I'm supposed to look at if I was zoomed out, but then it goes all blurry, so I can't really see anything. So maybe look at the gun again. Wait, the gun. Oh,
Nothing quite like being
okay.
inside.
Wait, is that someone there? Okay.
Hold
Oh,
still while I take a picture of you.
I didn't
I
even,
definitely won't be moving.
I didn't
Are you
even
done yet?
see that
Does
guy.
it sound like I'm done? Oop. A little more gas in the tank, I guess. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad.
Calvin.
We're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa's Fen taught us how to... Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Okay, okay.
We found an old logging trail with deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
I think you're gonna have more than a minute, mate. Snacker stackers. Oh.
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Is that her there? No.
Dad, I.
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Yeah, I bet they're gonna shoot as soon as I press the button, so it's like we're shooting.
Like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Boom. I knew it.
Great shot, Don.
Oof. Let's take a selfie next to our the devastated daughter. Oof. Whatever gets the likes on Facebook, I guess. Oh,
I'm proud of you, Don.
okay.
Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching.
He's gonna knock him
It's
off.
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Uh-oh. Wheelp.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Rip. There was something over here. Oh, this. Okay, I'm assuming that's the way we're supposed to gear. S. Finch. Yeah, well, those just floating there. The hell? Oh, I think, no, there's like a glass. Yeah, the one glass. I thought they were just floating there for a second, I was gonna say. I'm assuming we can go out of here. No. No, I didn't mean to do that.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh. Hey, yo, Pac-Man. Let's go. No playing outside without permission, no answering door for strangers. No messes after dark, all chills before dark. Respect others. When was this
I can't
guy?
imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Has he got like a mohawk going on, or is that just like a feather on his head? Okay, so these are all siblings, I'm guessing. Who would do first? Gus or Gregory? I guess we'll do good old Gregory over here. What's it say on this whiteboard, actually? Or chalkboard or whatever. Or blackboard, I guess it would be. Got there eventually. Maybe this Gus guy wanted to become a soldier as well. Oh shit. Oh.
my mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Okay, well, let's do these two
At
first
the time,
before
it was as
doing
far away
that.
as she could get.
Gus. We want me to do Gus first. Good old Gus. Gus is so cool. He liked his skateboards. He wanted to be a soldier. What a chad. With sympathy. Guess we'll do good old Gus first then. I bet this is going to be like kite related. Since there's a kite in that picture, he has a string in his hand, meaning he's using a kite in this picture as well. There's a kite up there, and there's all like windmills, which is like wind imagery, I guess. So this guy's gonna get like flown up to space on a kite or something.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
This is cool. How does that even say? We're gonna like turn it around or something.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words.
Lol.
Husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Okay, so they're having a wedding. Okay, now what? Woohoo! anything over here? Oh. Can't hide from me. Oh, there's the totem thing. Is that going to fall on us? The wind's going to pick up and it's going to fall on us and crush us or something.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oof. What Chad?
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Uh-oh.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yeah, we're gonna make a tornado or something.
Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Uh-oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked to me, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay, that one was pretty cool. Old Gus. He was too much of a rebel. If only he was a good boy. Anything inside these? Nope. Oh no, look at that. So it said Kay and Sam up there, and it's a divorce paper, so Sam and Kay were husband and wife then. And they got divorced, it seems. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this, but... okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh god.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh. Yo.
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
It was like that TV show that I forgot what it's called. Oh, the Scrubber Dub Dubs or whatever the hell. That's what we're playing right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Love the Scrubber Dubs, if that's what it's even called. Knock down the letters. Oh, don't you get a trophy for this? I remember seeing that.
So much of California.
Come on.
lost in his imagination.
You stupid toad. There you go. Oh. No, come on.
Whatever
There we
it
go.
was he saw,
Woohoo. This is cool. Oh.
it sure made him happy.
Yo.
I know how
There we
simple it
go.
sounds. But I worried about the baby being too happy. But I could feel
Yeet.
you slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Oh god.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
We're gonna drown or something. Oh god. He's gonna turn the water on then, we're not gonna be able to turn it off and we're gonna drown.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Woohoo!
There's so much I don't understand
Oh god.
about Gregory,
Oh god, now we're the frog.
about everything.
What a twist. Oh shit, boys, let's go. We're just Kermit the Frog now. But I wanna dive out. Oh. Bum bum ba-dum.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Oh god. Okay. No.
Shit has happened.
Don't go into the light.
Be happy to. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Well, she. So we just got 3 people left, then I guess, if you don't include Sanjay over there. But I don't think we find out. I don't think the Leaf people have like actual like flashbacks. I know there's Edie down there as well. So 4. Yeah, it was just like a fireman pole or what the hell you would call it. Is this going to be a dawn up here?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Is that Gregory? It's a bit older than a 1-year-old. But he has the frog on it, so that makes me think it is.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
To do buy school books, get me a suitcase, I think that says. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Guess we can go down the thing. Is there something that I missed? I doubt we're supposed to go back. Or are we? Oh. Getting a stiff neck. Oh. Oh, we can open this. Okay, I'd completely missed that. Oh well.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Yeah, there's gonna be some sort of symbolism here, like Dawn's flower garden had all dead plants in it, so she was dead inside or something. Whereas Lewis, he was a fan of basil brush. There you go. That's his fate.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Basil brush made him laugh so hard that he died. Got like a skull up here.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Lewis plus rules. Oh no, he's saying Lewis rules. Okay, I think. Is that, I can't tell. Is that like a plus or is that an X? Then it's supposed. I don't know. Guy sounds like a tool. That's all I know. Sounds like an idiot. Like, come on, where's his death scene?
But it didn't last.
I want to see him die. Is that us there in the middle? scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. There you go, that's all you need to become a successful scientist. Take that, Mr. Pick. I don't need none of your learnings, I just need to look at this whiteboard. Or chalkboard, or what the hell.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I'm not going to go up there yet. Yeah, that looks like it's King Bob-omb in Mario 64 on top of the mountain or whatever. Going into his domain. There we go.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
It was Pac-Man. It was him all along.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Kinda getting the Witness vibes for some reason. The hell? That guy's kind of sus. Do. Okay, let's see here. The magic paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, it's one of those, like, flick books or whatever the hell. It must take such a long time to, like, make one of these. Yeah, meta. Did you go inside a painting or something? Did you go inside the painted world of Ariamis? Oh no, it was King Bob-omb. He went inside his painting in Peach's castle. I knew it. Pac-Man is like his sidekick, okay.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I kind of didn't catch what happened at the end there. I was too busy thinking about King Bob-omb on top of his mountain just stealing little Milton away. Oof. Bum bum. Dude probably got kidnapped or something. Well.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Maybe I'll get a star if I find him. No, he's just stomping on Goombas right now,
Whatever
like,
Milton had found in the house,
he's having
Mom didn't
fun.
want it getting out.
Damn you, King Bob-omb.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Okay, I assume we're getting close to the end, since there's like 2 people left and there's 3 people, Lewis, Dawn and Edie, and we're getting towards the top of the building, so...
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
I think I've heard about this one.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room.
Oh, okay.
Except Lewis.
I think that's for looking through all the peepholes. How old was he? 22? Okay, so we can go in there. There's nothing up here.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Well,
That part of him lived on.
dude was a fan of the good Kush. This guy had 99 insight in Bloodborne. He saw the Eldritch truth. He couldn't handle it. Is that a PlayStation 1? I thought it was a PS1 then. Nah, it's a Wonderland Turbo. My favourite console. Love the Wonderland Turbo. The Red King's Dream. Okay, let's see what's going on outside here first. I assume this is where we're supposed to go after the flashback, so let's go do the flashback first. The hell's that? Is that pizza or something? I don't know what that is. Here we go, let's smoke some weed. Let's light it up, boys.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
I know about this one. I've seen this one on YouTube, I think. Oh god.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Just executing these guys.
His mind began to... wander.
Oh, okay, I can move this guy about. The hell? I had no idea about whatever this is.
I asked him to describe it.
God, you have to focus on both at the same time. Easy.
He simply started small.
I'm a master of daydreaming. I've mastered the art of the daydream.
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
The fuck?
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Jeez.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he
Yeah,
found
light the
something
bonfire. Bonfire lit.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
I'm gonna chop off her hand or something.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hello.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Go, let me smack this guy.
Then he made musicians.
Yeah, bow to the king, bitches.
And songs for them to play.
Let's have a little dance.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh. Okay, what's down here? Oh, we can't go down there, okay.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Lewistopia.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
We're just in
New Louisville.
Sly Boogie's imagination right now. Do you know that story that he was making, or whatever? That ongoing narrative, that universe. That's what we're in right now.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
I guess, do we want to be gay or do we want to be straight?
handsome queen.
I think that's what that was asking anyway.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents.
Oh no.
He followed the sound of her...
Electric sitar. The hell's a sitar?
electric sitar.
Yeah, let's go.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Playing Surgeon Simulator.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created...
Oh, what the hell was that? It made like a different sound then.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yo. Oh, we're Lewis now, okay. Got a Nintendo Switch, let's go.
We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Yo,
The palace would be packed with his companions.
this is sick. Hello, my friends.
Including the wise Calico who had insisted on advising me. His queen waited, holding his crown.
Ah, yes, my crown.
There was only one thing left to do.
Is that a guillotine? Oh god. We're gonna like put our hands out to like get the crown or something, our hand's gonna get chopped off because of the getting our hand caught in the cannery or whatever. That's what's gonna happen.
Bend down his head.
Or our head's gonna get chopped off, I don't know. Well,
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
so did he kill himself or was it an accident?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Because in that imagination sequence, he got his head chopped off, not his hand. like you wouldn't die by getting your hand chopped off. So if his head was chopped off, then that must have been like deliberate. You're not going to accidentally get your head chopped off. So I'm assuming he was just depressed and offed himself, shoved his head in the guillotine thing. Yikes. That was by far the best one so far. That was really good actually. I really like that one. Like everything about it was great.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
We had a diploma, so he wasn't doing too bad for himself, I guess. And I would want to go back out here. Like, I was expecting it to be like, he was going to hold out his hand so she can give him the crown. But then the guillotine would have come down and chopped off his hand, because then he would have accidentally put his hand into the machine while daydreaming, and then would have died of blood loss or something. But the fact that he like actually kneeled down and put his head into the guillotine makes me think that he committed suicide. Depressive suicide or genuine hallucination, I don't know, to be honest. I think I'll go with suicide, since it seemed his real life was pretty miserable. Yeah. Man, that one was really good actually.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
I've heard a lot about that one. That was like the only flashback that I kind of knew about coming in. I didn't know the specifics to it. I knew it involved like putting fish into a machine, but I had no idea about like the whole like imagination side of it. That was really cool. From both like a gameplay perspective and a story perspective.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
You can see why I hyped it up. Is that the I remember you saying that there was one that you liked, like you liked the design of it or something. Was that the one you was talking about?
I'm not
I'm
sure
assuming
she
it
wanted to
was.
make it easier or harder.
Yeah.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I thought that was just something floating in midair then, but no, it's connected to the tap. Edith, Mom. I've only got Dawn and Edie left, so who's going to be next? I was going to read that, but I think it's just, yeah, it's just a prayer.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Oh. Hey, it's one of those guys from Lewis's imagination. You got like all the things up here: the shark, the deer from Sam's flashback, the frog from the bath bit, the boat from Lewis's. Edith. I'm kind of expecting some sort of plot twist where, like, Edith's dead all along and this is limbo or something. Like that's what I'm kind of expecting. Milton's pen, Calvin's helmet, yeah. Oh, that's a paintbrush, isn't it? I never realized what that was. I thought he was holding like a torch or something, but no, it's a paintbrush, isn't it? Yeah. Do. Okie dokie. The hell's all this on the walls? Just random letters. Oh no, I guess it's that lamp that's shining it on, yeah.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
What'd she say? Package in the hallway or something?
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Yeah, we've never been in the library,
Or
have we?
that Edie had a key to it.
afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story.
Mate, if you don't want to hear me, if you don't want me to hear this conversation, then maybe don't talk so loud.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
So you're playing as Edie right now?
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
She starts seeing the future or some shit. No, I guess this would be after that. After Sam died, wouldn't it?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked
Well.
and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Yo.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
What, the baby?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Since we're pregnant, aren't we?
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
I was just being born. Us being born.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Wait.
But I guess if you're reading this now...
Was we like never even playing as Edith? Was
things
we
didn't work out that way.
like playing as the baby the entire time, just reading the journal?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry
Maybe
I
not.
won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that
Navi was playing as Edith.
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Well. How the fuck? So what happened to her? Huh. Maybe she died in childbirth? God knows. There we go. I would guess so, yeah. Well, damn. Oi, oi, oi. The boy had a cast on, so he wasn't doing too well for himself. So it's a family of people who just have awful luck. And they all died in some way or another. And they felt they were cursed. I wonder what Edie would have said in that journal before it was taken away from us. Is there like an alternate ending that we can get? If we like do some secret stuff or some shit. Or was that it? No, that's that. I do remember seeing the trophy saying get all the fates, and I'm pretty sure that had like a lower percentage than finishing the games, so that makes me think there might be some secret fates that we didn't find, because unless I did just get that trophy and I didn't notice it. I'll check after the credits. Annapurna. Did Annapurna do Outer Wilds? I think they might have. Oh. Hopefully the stream isn't lagging, I just caught it buffering for a second there. I kinda want to see what else Annapurna has done. I can't, god damn it, my keyboard is in such an awkward position. I'm gonna have to move my mic a little bit. When you're searching up, did it even come up? It's just like some mountain or something. Yeah, they did do Outer Wilds. Awesome. Annapurna loved these kind of... Well, Annapurna's like the publisher, not the developer. They loved like publishing these like little story-based experiences like this. The end. The replay story option is now available. Let me check the trophies quickly just to see if I did get that trophy. 8%, wow. Well, I guess we did. I might... Oh, I guess we did get it then, finish all stories. Oh well. Take both paths to the house. Could have got that one. I was gonna go back to that second path in the first episode, but I didn't last second. Oh well. I could go back and do all this, but since the game doesn't have a platinum, I'm not too bothered about getting 100%. Play Calvin's story again. I mean, I guess we could do that right now. I guess we'll do Calvin. Or Edie. I guess that just plays the ending again. How come everyone's name gets highlighted in red when you hover over them, but Dawn's doesn't? That's weird. Let's do a Calvin quickly. Dawn and Edie's are connected. Yeah, I guess. For a second I thought there must be a deeper meaning to it, she's still alive or something. Oh yeah, we need to go up to the command center.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Yeet.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
My mushrooms are quite nice actually. I used to hate mushrooms, but I don't mind them now. I mean, I can never eat them on their own, but
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
put them in something, I'll like it.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Yeet.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Woohoo, what we all tried to do as kids. Jeez.
The day he made up his
Woohoo!
mind. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
It's weird whenever I eat mushrooms I grow in size, but stuff in my toe returns me back to normal size. Well, it happens to the best of us. Just make sure you don't eat those pesky poison mushrooms. Loop, da loop, da loop.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Okay. Okay. I guess. Oi, 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 oi. In terms of overall thoughts on the game, I liked it quite a lot. I think I probably would have enjoyed it more if I wasn't streaming it, since I usually don't like to stream these kind of games because I tend to not enjoy these games as much when streaming them compared to playing them on my own, because it feels like half of my focus is on the game while the other half is like on the stream and making sure that I'm talking and being funny and shit like that. So that kind of causes me to not pay as much attention to the game as I would like. But saying that, even still, I did like this quite a lot, especially that fish one. That fish one, I really like that one. That one was awesome. Like, that one kind of hit me quite hard, honestly. So I think they're all pretty decent. Some of them were not as good as others. Like Milton's one, there wasn't much going on there. You just kind of picked up a little flick book, looked through it, and that was it. But I don't really expect all of them to be like Lewis's is one. But yeah, I love how varied they all are. Like, one minute you're an octopus going around eating people, then you're playing as Barbara in a comic book, like swinging around fucking crutches, getting eaten by monsters, and then you're taking photos and you're on a swing, then you're flying a kite. Like, I love how varied it all was. And some of them had, like, interesting mechanics. Like, I loved how, I know I keep coming back to the fish one, but like the fish one, you had to like split your focus on doing like cutting the fish's heads off and controlling the imagination. At first it was like kind of tricky, but then you got used to it at the end, and like by the time you got to the end, doing the fishes was kind of like second nature, and you were just fully focused on the imagination part of it. Like, I really like that. And just like the whole messages, the whole like deeper meaning behind that one is really good. And yeah, I love how all the flashbacks were just like super like exaggerated, like death scenes basically. Like, they just took how these people died and then just like turned it up to 100. Like for Calvin, he didn't really like go spinning around like 100 times and went flying. It was probably just it got a bit windy and he fell off, and that was it. But I mean, that wouldn't be fun if that was the gameplay with it. I don't know what I'm saying. I just think it's cool. I guess in terms of flaws and things I didn't like, at least on PS4, the performance wasn't good. Like the FPS was really bad. At times it was like kind of straining my eyes. It was like, holy shit. And I also kind of hate how slow you move in this game. Like it just feels like I'm walking through mud the entire time. Would have liked to have been able to move a little bit faster. And yeah, and for the most part, it was kind of linear. Like you were just on a straight path. Like I think it would have been a bit cool. I know this is like a story game, and their main priority was just to tell the story. But it would have been cool if they like designed the house in a way where you have to actually explore the house and like look for secrets and like find these hidden pathways and stuff, like completely on your own without the game just straight up telling you. Like imagine if the game didn't tell me about like the music box thing and I had to like figure it out by myself. And that like little shortcut that you got in Barbara's room that took you back to the hallway, if there was more stuff like that. And just this house was like this well-designed puzzle that you just like slowly figured out and made your way through it. And then like your reward for like getting to certain places would be these flashbacks. I think that would have been better, but that wasn't really what they were going for, I don't think, so I can't really fault them for that. Since for the most part this game was just like on rails, basically, just super linear, not much opportunity for exploration. I have trouble saying that word. I would have liked to explore more, basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah. Don't know if anyone agrees with me with that, but yeah, I don't know. Oy, oy, oy. Ow. I just hit my back. I think I'm kind of spoiled with Outer Wilds when it comes to these kind of games. Like, I don't think Outer Wilds, when it comes to these like first person narrative driven like deep games, these like little smaller games with like deeper meanings, nothing will ever be Outer Wilds for me. That is literally my third favourite game of all time. Like, I adore that game. And that game is also published by Annapurna Interactive, as we just figured out. But yes, I did really enjoy this quite a lot there. How about Knack versus first person? Now you've got the secret formula for perfection right there, John Bear. You shouldn't have commented it. Someone's gonna steal that idea now and become rich and famous. I wonder if there's any like story explained videos on YouTube that I could watch. Let me see. Edith Finch. Story explained. What remains of Edith Finch explained. It's only like 6 minutes long though. Oh, Joseph Anderson made a video on it. An hour-long video on it. Maybe I watched that, but I don't know. Yeah, Joseph Anderson. I'm expecting him to make an Outer Wilds video soon, since he streamed that game recently, all the way through. And from what I can tell, I only tuned in certain parts of it. From what I can tell, he loved it, so hopefully he makes a video on that. It gets my seal of approval. Yeah, I'll probably watch it at some point. Nicely busy playing Yakuza 0. Yeah, he is right now. I haven't seen him streaming it in a few days, actually, though. He was streaming Phoenix Wright like hated Ernie recently as well. Now I don't think he liked it, honestly. At one point during his Yakuza 0 stream, he was talking shit about it. So rip. But yeah, I think I don't know. The one thing I would change about this game to make it like a masterpiece, in my opinion, would be what I mentioned earlier. Like, if the house was more of like a puzzle in of itself, and like more of like a well-designed labyrinth, like you made your way around and solved these puzzles by yourself. That would have been amazing. I kind of didn't like how the game was basically just a straight path for the most part, and it always told you what to do and you always knew where to go. Yeah. It nearly had that with the tunnels connecting the rooms. Yeah, if you mean the one in like Barbara's room that I said was like a Dark Souls shortcut, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. More stuff like that would have been really cool. Yeah, but maybe they didn't have the budget, or maybe that just wasn't what they were going for, like what I mentioned earlier. But I don't know. I'm just saying how I think it could have been improved. Like, I don't really have any issues with like the story or like the flashback sections themselves. Those are great. It's just everything in between those bits were a bit meh, which is a bit boring in my opinion. Mostly because you just walked so slow. It was like I was walking through treacle or whatever. It was like, god damn. But yeah. Like I said, I'm just spoiled by Outer Wilds, because Outer Wilds is basically what I just said about like how the house should be designed, but in like an entire universe. So yeah. Anyway. I would give this game an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10 is my score for this game. Would have been higher than that if it had those things that I mentioned. But I think, yeah, 8 out of 10 is a good score. This is a good game. I had a good time. Are there any like other easy trophies that we could get? Take both paths to the house. I guess we could get that. Catch 2 rabbits with only 2 swoops. Can't be bothered doing that. This takes ages apparently, so... But how would I like get back to the start of the game? New game. Go on then. We'll quickly take that of a path and see if we can see if that pops the trophy. Both the others are in Molly's sequence, yeah. Well, like, what's up with this music as well? I don't think this music fits, honestly. Why are we in a carnival right now? Oh wait, oh. We're not Edith. We're Edith's son right now, aren't we? Because she has the cast. Oh, wait. Ah. So is that... Maybe right now we've just been to the house, like went to her grave, whatever, had that scene, and then that's where we got the journal, and now we're leaving, and now we're looking through the journal. I guess that's what's happening.
lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
You leave the flowers behind though. Or maybe this is on his way to the house then.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Do. Hopefully if we just take the other path, then that will just pop the
I
trophy.
lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
I don't know why I bothered opening that.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay, let's go this way this time. Do.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Give me that trophy, baby.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Come on. We never got to explore
The house was
much
exactly
outside
like
here
I
either.
remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Since I went straight for the cat flap or whatever, and then we didn't get a chance to explore all this.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Do we need to like go all the way back and then walk through the second path as well to get the trophy?
Now, as a 17-year-old,
Go the
I
other
knew
way
what
as well.
exactly those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I kind of thought that maybe the game would have remembered that I went the other way on my first playthrough and then went the other way this time and would have got the trophy, but I think I need to go all the way back and walk the other way now.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Do. So, do I go back the way I came and then go the other way, or do I go back this way like this? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll go up here. Hello.
I wouldn't have driven this way in a long time. But
There
I
we
saw
go.
the footprints.
There we go. Bobby. Oh, almost knocked my mic over there. Oh. Bum bum, bum. Yeah, I guess there's no way to quit out to the main menu. %. Cybergi is now online. Honestly, I kind of don't like this new trophy system. I kind of prefer how it was before when I was level 19. I don't know, maybe I'm not used to it yet. I don't know, it used to feel so good going up trophy levels, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm level 19, like, aren't I cool? But now, oh, I'm level 319, it doesn't really mean as much anymore, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't like it. Do. Bada bing bang bosh. I'll probably leave it at that. Probably won't bother going back for the other trophies. I'll leave it at 90%. I don't even know what percentage I was at before, so I can't tell you if I've gone up a percentage or not. I assume I have. Do boom boom. Okay. Been going for like 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna end it off here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Jumbo enjoyed his stay. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed going through this game. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna stream next. I mean, I guess I could stream COD at some point. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go through my backlog and see if there's anything that we can stream. I could pull up my backlog right now, actually. It would have to be something smaller, on the smaller side. Doo-doo-boop-ba-doo. Mate, the next game on my backlog. Like, not as in like the next game I'm gonna play, but just the one that happens to be on the top of the list right now is Kingdom Hearts. Just the entire Kingdom Hearts series. Oof. And you got Metal Gear Solid 4, since that's like... I never played 4 for some reason. Hollow Knight. Detroit Become Human. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Detroit's a Cybergi game. That's a game I don't want to watch Cybergi play. I don't think I'm good at streaming these kind of story-focused games, honestly. In my opinion. And there's not really any... Oh, Disco Elysium, maybe. I do want to play Disco Elysium at some point. I've heard nothing but good things about that game. I'm not sure if it'd be a fun game to watch though. I mean, we could just start Final Fantasy VII soon. I'm not sure. I am not too sure though. I guess I can take Edith Finch off the list now. Lol, I don't care. Give me that content. Oof, oof, oof. But yeah, gonna end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in whatever I decide to stream next, which I'm not sure what that will be, but I hope to see you guys there nevertheless. And that'll be on Monday. No, that'll be Tuesday. So yeah. See y'all on Tuesday in a bit. Bye bye.